What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Xenny and I'm back with another video, man. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video. I would appreciate it. Today we got 25 gay closet cases in Hollywood. So without further ado, let's get straight to the video, man.
Hollywood is a place where the brightest lights can cast the darkest shadows. Rock Hudson, the heartthrob who defined the Hollywood leading man, hid his true self from the world for decades. And he's not alone. Let's dive into the top 25 gay closet cases in Hollywood that will shock you. Number 1, Ramon Novarro. The Mexican-born actor rose to fame during the silent film era, captivating audiences with his handsome looks and vibrant performances. His portrayal of the titular character in the 1925 version of Ben-Hur solidified his status as a Hollywood star. However, beneath the glittering facade of his career, Novarro grappled with a profound internal conflict. His homosexuality clashed with his devout Catholic upbringing, leading him down a path of self-destruction. Seeking solace from his inner turmoil, Novarro turned to alcohol, which only worsened his struggles. Unable to openly express his true self in the conservative climate of early 20th century America, he resorted to secret meetings with male sex workers to alleviate his loneliness. This secret life, however, ultimately led to his tragic demise. In the late 1960s, Novarro's life came to a brutal end in a shocking incident that sent shockwaves through Hollywood. He had invited 2 young brothers to his home, likely seeking companionship. The encounter took a horrific turn when the brothers reportedly tortured and unalived the aging star. The subsequent legal proceedings resulted in their conviction and imprisonment, though they were eventually granted parole. Number 2, Raymond Burr. The Canadian-American actor left an indelible mark on television history with his portrayal of the brilliant defense attorney, Perry Mason. His commanding presence and versatile acting skills made him a household name. However, like many of his contemporaries, Burr struggled with his homosexuality in an era when being openly gay could end a career in Hollywood. Unlike some who sought outlets for their desires, Burr chose a different path to conceal his sexual orientation. He fabricated an elaborate backstory to deflect attention from his personal life. Burr concocted tales of a fictitious marriage to a woman who had supposedly died, even going so far as to invent a child who had also passed away. These fabrications served as a shield, allowing him to maintain his public image while keeping his true self hidden from the spotlight. Burr's approach to hiding his sexuality differed from others in Hollywood. Rather than risking exposure through secret encounters, he opted for a web of lies to create a heterosexual facade. This strategy, while successful in maintaining his career, undoubtedly took an emotional toll on the actor. Number 3, Tom Hardy. The British actor born in 1977 has become one of the most versatile and respected performers of his generation. His career began in the early 2000s with roles in Black Hawk Down and Star Trek Nemesis. But it was his later performances in critically acclaimed films like Inception, The Revenant, and Mad Max Fury Road that truly showcased his exceptional talent. Hardy's approach to his sexuality and his portrayal of LGBTQ+ characters have been refreshingly open and nuanced. Unlike many actors who shy away from discussing their personal lives, Hardy has been candid about his sexuality. He does not confine himself to labels, instead describing himself as open-minded. This stance has made him a role model for many who struggle with societal expectations of sexual identity. His contributions to LGBTQ+ representation in the media have been significant. Hardy has taken on roles that challenge traditional portrayals of queer characters, bringing depth and authenticity to these performances. His work in The Revenant particularly stands out, as it depicts a same-sex relationship in the 19th century with sensitivity and realism. By portraying LGBTQ+ relationships as complex and multifaceted, Hardy has helped to broaden public understanding of sexuality. His work challenges stereotypes and presents queer relationships as equally valid and meaningful as heterosexual ones. This representation is crucial in an industry that has often relied on caricatures or simplistic depictions of LGBTQ+ individuals. Number 4. Cary Grant. As one of classic Hollywood's most beloved leading men, Grant led a life far more complex than the suave characters he portrayed on screen. Born in 1904 in Bristol, England, Grant's journey to stardom was marked by reinvention and carefully crafted public persona. While Grant was married 5 times to women and had numerous high-profile relationships with actresses, persistent rumors about his sexuality have endured long after his death in 1986. Many have speculated that Grant was bisexual, though he never publicly acknowledged this aspect of his life. Grant's relationships with men, particularly his close friendship with fellow actor Randolph Scott, with whom he lived for several years, have been the subject of much discussion. The two men were often photographed together in domestic settings, fueling speculation about the nature of their relationship. In recent years, there has been renewed interest in Grant's personal life, with some suggesting he may have been one of the first quietly bisexual celebrities. While definitive proof may never emerge, the complexity of Grant's life and relationships continues to intrigue film historians and fans alike. Grant's impact on LGBTQ+ representation in cinema, while subtle, was nonetheless significant. His on-screen persona challenged traditional notions of masculinity, presenting a more refined and sometimes bisexual leading man. Number 5. Anderson Cooper. Born in 1967 in New York City, Cooper has become one of the most recognizable faces in American journalism. As the son of fashion designer Gloria Vanderbilt and a descendant of the wealthy Vanderbilt family, Cooper was born into privilege, but chose to forge his own path in the world of news and media. Cooper's journey in journalism began humbly as a fact-checker for Channel 1 News. From these beginnings, he worked his way up to become one of the most respected broadcast journalists in the United States, eventually hosting his own show, Anderson Cooper, 360 Degrees, on CNN. Unlike some of his predecessors in this list, Cooper made the decision to publicly come out as gay in 2012. In a heartfelt email to a friend, which he permitted to be published, Cooper wrote, "The fact is, I'm gay, always have been, always will be, and I could not be any more happy, comfortable with myself, and proud." This announcement was a significant moment for LGBTQ+ representation in the media. As the first openly gay man to host a major American network news program, Cooper broke new ground.
If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video. I will appreciate it. I'm going to see you guys on the next video, man. Peace.